Hi, my name's Shelly Dameron, and I'm coming at you from Houston, Texas with Team Live Being Free. What we're going to talk about today is a little bit of social networking and how you get out there and meet people that aren't currently associated with you in any of your social network platforms. We are going to start with Facebook prospecting, and that is the topic we're going to stay on today. When I talk about Facebook prospecting, I'm not talking about going out there and messaging the friends and family that are already part of your Facebook circle. What I'm talking about is going on Facebook and meeting new people that you can friend and introduce your business to at some point down the road. So what we're going to learn today is how to find the perfect prospect for you. For every one of us, that might look a little different. How to make a true connection with those prospects once you find them, and then how to approach with your business or get the number one thing that we're going to talk about today before we get started on how to meet people is what your profile should look like. It should be professional. So if you are one of the people that loves to play Farmville or Mafia Wars, there's absolutely nothing wrong with you doing that, but what you don't want to do is have post after post after post of your accomplishments in Mafia Wars, Farmville, Castleville, etc., whatever those programs are. Another thing is to post exciting things about your business, but not to overpost. If you overpost, people are going to block your posts anyway, and so you're really not doing any good when you do that to yourself. Attract people with your posts. Keep your posts upbeat and positive. No one likes to read post after post that Debbie Downer puts, and we all know people like that on our Facebook. And I've actually defriended or unfriended a couple of people who I just couldn't look at their down posts constantly. So that can happen to you too. If somebody joins your team, it's absolutely appropriate and professional to say, you know, welcome John, a banker from Indiana, to the whatever opportunity it is that you happen to be a part of. The next thing that we're going to look at is about how to find people on Facebook. I said not to bug your friends and family, so this is what you do. You're going to join groups. And the first thing that you need to do before you join any groups is decide who is the perfect prospect for you. Maybe you have a product that stay-at-home moms love and enjoy, and so they are the perfect prospect for you. You have to decide that. For me, I'm going to choose multi-level marketing groups because I believe that people who are already involved in multi-level marketing groups are the mind frame that I want to approach, because they already understand the potential and the value of a multi-level marketing company. So that's where I'm going to start. Networking communities, multi-level marketing communities. And so what you do on Facebook, on the search engine at the top of the page, you type in the perfect prospect for you. And again, you have to decide that for yourself. So on mine, I typed in multi-level marketing. I'm going to hit the magnifying glass over here to the right of where I typed in the search. And then it is going to bring up on the new page. You will notice over here on the left there are search filters, and what you want to do is go down to where it says groups, because you are looking for groups who are involved in whatever your perfect potential prospect is. So you hit the groups tab, and then in the body of Facebook, only groups dealing with whatever you searched for will come up. Your next step is to then ask to join those groups. Don't just join one group. Join multiple groups, as many as you can, and that you can keep track with. Maybe start with 5 to 10 and work yourself out from there. It usually takes 1 to 5 days for you to get a response back from the group administrator, and then you're in. So again, let's recap. You're going to join groups. After you find out who your perfect prospect is, maybe you want to get on the Robert Kiyosaki group, Tony Robbins group, other speakers and inspirational speakers of that type. Groups that have anything to do with your product of all. MLM groups, networking groups. If you sell vitamins, then it'd probably be a good idea for you to join health and fitness groups. Now, once you get in those groups, you're going to start making connections. You're going to look for people who are not argumentative. Do you really want them in your downline? And you know what we're talking about. They're always posting controversial subjects on Facebook, engaging other people in controversial debate, and there's a time and a place for that. I love debate as much as anyone, but that's not what you're looking for in your downline. No Debbie Downers. You want positive, upbeat people who have a spirit, a positive spirit and attitude. That's who you want in your downline. People who have an indication of openness. They don't put down other people. They listen to what other people say and the interactions going through. They like other people's comments. They're supportive. That's what you're looking for. People who seem energetic and active. If you've met my friend Melanie Killian, she's a little bit like the figure that just appeared at the bottom of the screen. She comes into the room bubbly, happy, and she brings with her energy everywhere she goes. And then no long marathon posters. People who have the time to post long marathon posts on Facebook are typically the kind of people who are going to continue to do that and not spend their time doing the things that they need to do to make them successful and therefore you successful in network marketing. So how do you connect? Once you have filtered through the people and you find someone, you're going to comment on something that they've said positive in their post and begin building a relationship with them. You're not going to become best friends overnight, and this is not the time to pitch your opportunity. Ask them lots of questions, where they live, what they do. You probably should have already looked at their profile page so that you know a little bit about them before you start. That way you can just avoid offending them by saying something silly. After you've made contact with them and had a little conversation with them inside the group, that would be a good time to message them privately and ask would they be your friend, and click the friend button requesting their friendship and just make that connection with them. These people are in groups because they're wanting to connect and network with other people of like-mindedness. So the fact that you message them and ask to be their friend is not a weird thing, and they won't look at it like that. If they do, then they probably shouldn't be in the group. Just move on. Don't take it personal. And then you want to offer them something of value. If they are another network marketer and they're completely different from the kind of business you have, you might offer some kind of referral opportunity between you, or ask them, how would I know when I meet the perfect prospect for you? And, kind of offer your help. Here's a connection example. This is not a real life example, just it's kind of what I go over in my head before I start networking with people, an imaginary conversation. And let's say you find Mary very interesting. She's in one of the groups, and you say, "Hey Mary, saw you were into nutrition. I am too, and I liked what you had to say about supplements. Always good to connect with like-minded people and professionals. What do you do?" And she says, "Hi Shelley, yes, it's good to make those kind of connections. I'm a stay-at-home mom who sells Juice Plus on the side. Mary, it's great you get to stay home with your kids and be there for your family. I applaud your commitment to that. It's rare these days. Juice Plus is a great company. Many of my friends use their product. How are you doing with that? And then she says, the product is amazing and I do pretty well selling to my friends and family, but I really need to find more people to sell to if I want to make more money. You've just uncovered one of her problems. What is it? It is finding prospects. She does not have enough people in her circle. She's blown through her warm market, and now she doesn't have anyone to talk to about Juice Plus. And so her problem is how to find those people, and that's probably why she's on Facebook doing one of the same things that you're doing. Okay, here's an example. Debbie, I met Debbie in a group, and we started talking inside the group, and at some point I private messaged her. We started a conversation. She was telling me what network company she's working, and I told her I'm working with, and then the conversation goes on and on and on. It says, I book honeymoons regularly. We might can form a referral opportunity between us. I'm offering her something of value to her, because when I'm telling her, when I talk to my honeymoon customers, I'm going to send them to your website because she sells bridal jewelry. And she says, that sounds like an awesome idea. And she is in return going to try to refer her customers to me if they haven't already booked a honeymoon or thought about it. So we've worked out a referral opportunity between us. Will she ever join my company? I don't know. We haven't been friends long enough for me to decide. The opportunity to present my business to her has not come up. I've been dripping about travel and the opportunities that I have as a home-based travel agent, and she's always interested in listening, and we'll just take it from there and see what happens. I did refer a customer to her a couple of days later. I messaged her and let her know, and she knows to look for that. So even if I don't get her in my downline, I probably have her as a customer at some time in the near future. The value offer. The value offer can be anything that sets you up to be the leader or the expert. This is very important. How you're listening to their problems, you're trying to figure out how you can solve their problems. We at Live Being Free, we have a website where there's different trainings. You can offer them the free Facebook networking training. You can offer them Prospecting 101 training. You can offer them any of the trainings that we're going to have up on YouTube at no expense to you or to them. That's a value offer. You're offering to teach them something that they may not already know. And so then you become a person of value. You become an expert in their eyes. And that's very important, because people do not join the company. They join you. They join the leader. Here's another example. I'm going to show you what I did on Facebook to make so many friends. In the last 2 weeks, I've probably added 45 friends to my Facebook page from networking in my groups. And this is how I do it. I post something interesting. We are all working toward a dream. My dream is to be able to travel to places I've never been before, warm places, and not worry about how much money I spent. Share your dreams with all of us. It feels good to talk about your dreams, and I like hearing others' dreams. And so people right away started commenting on my post. You can see right here it says about an hour ago near Houston. Within an hour, and I didn't have room to put it all up here. It goes on and on and on and on. I had about 50, 60 responses and comments on this one post in this one group, and I put it up in every group. And so what I did is, once people started commenting, I started commenting back to them, started conversations with them, added them as friends. Also, this kind of question helps you already know what their dreams are, what their why is for what they're doing and why they're doing it. So it becomes useful in more than one way to you. Okay, so this is an example of what not to do. You can see these 3 posts, and I'm not going to take time to read them, but they are all pitching their business to the people that are within this MLM group. They're pitching to perfect strangers for the most part, and you will see that no one likes their post. This one's been up 2 hours. No one's liked, commented, or followed. This one's been 7. This one's been 8, and same thing. No one's liked, commented, or followed. I'm not putting them down. It's all they know to do. What I'm telling you is to set yourself apart from these people. And when you set yourself apart from these people and you become someone of value, someone that they can look to, a leader in their eyes, because you're going to give them a value offer at some point when you friend them, then you have a better chance of converting them to becoming a part of your downline and signing up with your business, because they look at you as a leader. Another example of a friend I made in Facebook. We just started, she responded to one of my posts that I put in one of the groups. I started talking to her. She's from Ohio. I used to live in Ohio, so we had a common ground, and we just started talking. Our conversation goes on and on and on and on. She's only been in network marketing now for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. So I'm going to give her another month or 2 to see does she start making money with the company that she's in, and I'm not going to name that company. It's a great company. And if she doesn't and she gets discouraged, then she's there for me to pick up. She's already bought into the idea of network marketing. At this point, I'm going to provide leadership, become a person of value to her, and at some point I will either have the opportunity to introduce the business, or she will ask me about my business herself. This is a continuation of the previous post. You can see it just keeps going. If you go into a site that is not a multi-level marketing company, the people in there still need a solution to their problems. And so at some point, through your networking and building relationships with people, you are going to find out what their needs and desires are. Isn't that what friends do? And that's what you're doing. You're in there to make friends. You can't be fake. You have to be real. So maybe you find out that Johnny needs braces and they're looking for a part-time job. That's the perfect opportunity to talk to them about your business and how they can earn some extra income. Maybe they need a new car because one of theirs just broke down. It's the perfect opportunity to introduce your business and a part-time income that could become full-time if they wanted it to. Maybe they're just having trouble buying gas, and again, the perfect opportunity. So you will learn about these people and at some point have the opportunity to introduce your business. And here's an example. So Brad, from what you've been telling me, I was wondering if you'd mind taking a look at what I do. It could help you get braces for little Johnny, a new car, gas for your tank. If so, I would like to send you a link, and if not, no big deal. Don't let the relationship that you've built with them be severed because you become pushy with your opportunity. Because here's the thing, they may say no to you initially, but at some point they may come back to you and say, you know, I've thought about what you said and I love blah blah blah. I'm kind of interested in you telling me about what it is you do now. And then that's when you take that opportunity to do that. At some point, once they've shown interest, you're going to need to get them on the phone. Nothing has changed in network marketing. It is a relationship building people business. And so you have sent them a link to the training or the business presentation, and you can say, hey, my number's 419-509-3804. You can call if you have any questions or need more information. What's your number so I will know who is calling and will answer right away? And so most people will give you their number. If they don't, hey, don't sweat it. Just continue to interact with them through Facebook. If you're like me and you're working the network marketing groups, you are going to experience a reverse pitch where someone is so excited about their company and they start trying to get you to come over to their side and their company. It is my personal belief that it does not matter what company you're with in network marketing. If you do it right, you're going to make money in any of the companies. Do I feel that some companies are better than others? Yes. And I picked the company that I'm with because I happen to think it's the best in the industry, and I enjoy the product that it offers and the opportunities that I get by being a part of the company that I joined. Other people feel the same way about their company, and if they didn't, then you would have to ask the question, why are you doing what you're doing? So when someone tries to pitch their company, don't be offended. They're excited about what they have and they want to tell you about it and they want you to come on board. You need to start, you just turn the tables on them. Instead of them talking, ask them questions. Questions that make them think about their opportunity and what it has to give them and what it is giving them. Ask them how it's working for them. Are they getting all the leads they can get? Are they having trouble with retention, etc.? How is the leadership in their company? Ask lots of questions. Listen to their problems, and again, give them the value offer. Don't pitch your company back, because at this point, if they're pitching their company, they're not interested in your company. Not at this point. So what you want to do, again, just like before, you want to become a person of value, an expert, someone who can help them out with whatever problems they're having with their company. It seems almost counterintuitive to help people with their company when it's not the same opportunity that you have, but actually you're setting yourself up as a leader and an expert and a go-to person. And when you become that person in someone's life, then they're going to listen to what you have to say, and at some point you're going to tell them about what you do and how they can be successful doing the same thing. So that's the end of Facebook prospecting. I hope it's been valuable. There's much more to learn about Facebook prospecting, but we're finished for today. What we've done is figure out how to find the perfect prospect for you and join the groups that contain those prospects, how to make a true connection with those people once you get inside the group, how to approach with your business or get them to approach you. Remember, it's a soft sell. Do not lead with your business opportunity. Lead with the connection and the friendship. Build their trust, because they don't join the company, they join what? They join you. And then how to reverse the pitch by just simply asking lots of questions and becoming a person of value to them. That's all for today. That's been Shelly at Live Being Free. Hope you found it useful. Be sure to visit our YouTube site, Live Being Free, on YouTube, and you may email me at shelly@livebeingfree.com or melanie@livebeingfree.com, and we'll answer any questions that you have or help you out in any way possible. Thank you.